Good evening, everyone. I'm Riley King, and welcome to this Tuesday evening edition of the Riley King Talk Show. Let's begin. Hopefully, you all had a good Tuesday. My Tuesday was nice, and I enjoyed that weather. Oh my gosh, all week it's going to be nice, even for the 4th of July. Can't believe the 4th of July is in a couple of days. Wow. Very cool indeed. We got lots of stuff to talk about on the Riley King Talk Show, so let's begin and talk about some things. So, let me grab the Union Leader and let's see what the front cover was on the Union Leader today for this Tuesday, July 2nd. So here is the Union Leader, and this is the front page of the Union Leader for Tuesday. And, yeah. In B6 of the section, they talk about, Independence Day festivities around New Hampshire. Cool. The Union Leader. Now let's see and take a look at what's trending on Twitter. And here is what is trending on Twitter, as you can all see right here. That's what's trending on Twitter for this Tuesday. Some breaking news that took place in New Hampshire today. All clear given at Pease after lockdown was issued. And also, Vice President Mike Pence's trip to New Hampshire got canceled. Let's watch raw video of authorities give update after Pease lockdown.
Where you're located right now. Shortly thereafter, the base went into lockdown, and as we train for this event, our security forces and our contract security, they go by Securitas, responded immediately to the building. They were joined quickly thereafter from the Newington Police Department, Portsmouth Police Department, New Hampshire State Police, Stratham Police Department, Seacoast Emergency Response Team, and the Rockingham County Sheriff. This building, along with 3 others, were swept inside and out, and there was no evidence found of any gunfire, and luckily no injuries were reported. At 12:40 today, we sent the all clear message out. We contacted our local government officials, and that message was also sent out via social media. Again, as I said earlier, our airmen are trained to respond to this. We also work with our local law enforcement. So I was really happy with the response of our security forces and our local partners in the response. And our airmen are trained to report these types of activities. So I'm really happy with how they handle this as well. That's really the statement I have to make, but I'll certainly take your questions.
Okay, and there you go. That was a brief update after the Pease lockdown that took place today. Let's talk about this. As you know, at Concord School District, there's been a lot of media and a lot of people watching about that former teacher that got arrested and a student that got expelled from school for reporting suspicious activity about that former educator. Let's watch this video, an update into launching an independent investigation into that former educator. Let's watch the video now.
their concerns before the Concord School Board after learning several students questioned the behavior of former special education teacher Primo Leung for several years before his arrest. Kate Frey says her daughter was suspended for speaking up in middle school 4 years ago.
It's terrifying that the institutions we trust to care for our children are the very thing we need to protect them from.
Leung was charged in April with sexually assaulting a former middle school student in Concord and at a summer camp in Massachusetts.
We are still struggling to reconcile the Howie we knew with the monstrous acts he is accused of committing.
Now we're learning when students reported what they considered inappropriate behavior, Leung stayed on the job. Some school staff reportedly questioned the reports, and representatives from the teachers' union attempted their own investigation.
Mandatory reporting is exactly that, mandatory reporting. There is no exception to that rule.
Discouraging teens and children, especially children with disabilities, from coming forward is absolutely reprehensible.
I want that to sink in. It's a crime not to report.
And now the school board is working on an independent investigation into what went wrong and what changes to make in the future. Live in Concord tonight, Jean Mackin, WMUR News 9.
Okay, and there you go. What do you all think? Comment below and let us know what you think about this whole situation happening in the Concord School District. As you know, 4th of July is right around the corner. That means the city of Boston getting ready for the Esplanade 4th of July festivities. Let's take a look at this video from WCVB.
When Boston celebrates Independence Day at the Hatch Shell, the event now in its 45th year.
Where America spends the 4th of July and where we get to celebrate our hopes, our dreams, our visions.
As final preparations for Boston's 4th of July show get underway, organizers have announced a diverse lineup of performers, joining Keith Lockhart and the Boston Pops on stage, including Lynn native Amanda Mena, folk singer Arlo Guthrie, rapper, singer, and actress Queen Latifah, and special guest, the country's first ever Youth Poet Laureate, a senior at Harvard, Amanda Gorman.
We wanted a musical and poetic composition that felt anthemic, which also spoke to these higher ideals of America, of belonging, of diversity.
Hundreds of thousands will descend on the Esplanade to take in the Pops performance and the spectacular fireworks. And as always, safety and security are top priorities. Officials urging people to hydrate, leave the drones at home, and as always, report anything suspicious they see.
Come and enjoy the show. And let's make sure this is another wonderful, safe, celebratory moment here in the Cradle of Liberty on this iconic hat show to celebrate once again American independence.
If you're thinking of coming out here, you can enter beginning at 4 p.m. tomorrow for the rehearsal at 9 a.m. on the 4th. And as always, everything is free.
Okay, and there you go. And pack your patience as well. And the 2019 4th of July fireworks dates times in New Hampshire. Look at this nice complete list that WMUR News 9 made. And if you want to see this complete list, we will share the link with you on the Riley King Network Facebook page. And that's going to do it for this Tuesday evening edition of the Riley King Talk Show right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all enjoyed this Tuesday evening edition of the Riley King Talk Show. And if you want to be a guest co-host with me on the Riley King Talk Show for a day, just send me a private message, or if you want to get interviewed by me, send me a private message on the Riley King Network Facebook page. And I'll talk to you all not tomorrow, but next week for another edition of the Riley King Talk Show. Have a great rest of your week, everyone. I'll be off air the rest of the week in honor of 4th of July and a nice relaxation. We all need to relax every once in a while. We're going to end off with some music now. Let's see what song we have for you to play. We're going to end it off with Loud Luxury, Body. I hope you all enjoy. Goodbye, everyone.
Babe, don't make a sound. 2 a.m. low, gotta keep it down. Don't wait around for a signal now. Give me some verb, I ain't talking down. You wanna ride in the 6, you wanna down in the 6. But when I lean for the kiss, you said I'll probably send you some pics. And I'm like, hell no, been waiting too long. Hell no, I want that cool love. Hell no, been waiting too long.